Hello, I'm Julian Barnard from Healingherbs in the UK, and I will be talking to you about the preparation of genuine Bach flower remedies and the dilution of the essences. Dr. Bach's instructions on making mother tinctures are clearly written in his book, The 12 Healers and Other Remedies, published in 1936. He described two methods of preparation, the sun method and the boiling method. You can still read the same directions today. I won't be talking about the details of how we make the mother tinctures today, but I do want to look at the process of dilution. That is to say, what happens with the mother tincture when we make up the products and when we use them either with clients or for ourselves. At different times, there have been many different explanations for what this dilution actually means. Whether it is a homeopathic dilution of 5x, or 1 part in 100,000, or whatever else may suit the manufacturer. But I can definitely say that at Healingherbs, we do everything by the book. And in this case, the book I'm referring to, as well as Dr. Bach's text, is Nora Weeks' book, published in 1964, Bach Flower Remedies, Illustration and Preparation. Nora Weeks was Dr. Bach's companion, and under his will, he left everything to her. She continued his work at the Bach Center until her death in 1978. What Nora Weeks describes is precisely 3 stages of dilution. First, the preparation of the mother tincture. Secondly, the preparation of the stock concentrate. And thirdly, the making of the dosage strength mixture. When it comes to the detail, what she describes is 2 drops of mother tincture in a 1 ounce bottle of brandy. Now 1 ounce, in modern terms, using metric measurements, is approximately 30 mils. So it's 2 drops of mother tincture in 30 mils of brandy. So to make the second stage of the process, to prepare the original stock concentrate which we make at Healingherbs, we need to put 2 drops of mother essence into 30 mils. And this is equivalent to 1 part of mother essence to 400 parts of brandy. And that's just how it measures out when you do the drops. And we've done this test many, many times to establish that as what is really the measurement. And at Healingherbs, we only use good quality organic French brandy, 40% alcohol. And you can read this on the label. This stock bottle then is stage 2. And if you are using original stock concentrate, you can make a further dilution by putting 2 drops in a 30 ml bottle or 2 drops into a glass of water, which is then stage 3. I feel that it's important to say that you do not get any greater benefit by taking it straight from the stock bottle. But of course, you're free to do that if you're so inclined. And since I mentioned the words free to do that, let me say that freedom is a very important part of this subject. Do not feel that you can only work in one prescribed way with Dr. Bach and the flower remedies that he discovered. Some people will tell you, you must do it this way and you must do it that way, and there is only one correct way to use flower remedies. But it's not a subject that calls for such obedience. Indeed, Dr. Bach chose a particular flower for those people who are so certain that they know what other people should do. I mean, perhaps you can guess what that is, but if you're not sure, I'm referring to vervain. So this is a subject where I feel you're free to explore for yourself. But if you make some choices that are particularly good for you, just remember that others have the same freedom to make their own choices as well. It's always good to avoid being prescriptive. With allopathic medicines, which you get from the pharmacy, it's very important to follow the instructions from the pharmacist or from the doctor. That is because those medicines are dangerous if taken in the wrong way. But Bach flower remedies are completely safe. You cannot come to harm. You cannot have an adverse reaction. This is because, in simple terms, there is no chemical alterative substance in the essence. In Dr. Bach's terms, they contain only what he calls the beneficial healing qualities of nature. I would say that what they contain is information. It is information that comes from the flowers, and it is information which can help us to decide to change. So, to recap, when it comes to the question of dilution and claims of what is stronger or better as Bach flower essences, the questions to ask are these. What flowers were used? Who made the mother tincture? And how closely did that person follow the original directions of Dr. Edward Bach? With regard to the flowers, at Healingherbs, we use flowers in wild and natural conditions where they themselves choose to grow. And at Healingherbs, I am the person who makes the mother essence, the mother tincture. If you ever have a question, I will do my best to answer directly the question that you're asking. And Dr. Bach's directions? Well, I think I've already emphasized the importance of that. When Nora Weeks was looking for someone to carry on the work of making the essences in the 1960s, she shared her knowledge and experience with Nicky Murray. In the 1980s, it was Nicky Murray who shared with me what was most important in the process of essence making. Since Healingherbs is a small-scale producer, we do not need to step away from Dr. Bach's original directions. We only prepare the essences when conditions are right on perfect sunny days, and are always open about what we do. This subject, after all, is not a trade secret. It's a subject that Dr. Bach gave to the world. Thank you for listening.